What's happening, guys and gals? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. Today on the menu are beef cheeks. Beef cheeks is something I've been seeing quite a bit on social media. I've never cooked them before, but I love barbacoa. So I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring and see how it turns out. Thanks for stopping in once again. If this is your first time, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. I think you're going to enjoy what you see. Let's get started. So here are beef cheeks. What we've got here is just a little over 5 pounds, 2 packages, and they come 1 cheek to a pack. Let me get these out of the package at the sink to avoid causing a mess. This is hard fat that's not going to render. Man, I can feel how hard it is. Let's start right here. You can see that. This is also fat. You're not going to get rid of all this fat, nor do you want to. A lot of it will render and help to flavor your cheeks. Anything that's hard though, I would look to remove. And this is definitely hard right here. Silver skin. I'm gonna slide my knife right underneath, tilt upwards, and push down. Folks, I'm here to tell you, if I had to do this again, I would have gotten 3 packs. I just didn't realize how much waste there would be in here. This is probably, after the trimming, the little trimming I did, it's probably a 50% lost, but nevertheless, we're gonna make this happen. So this is my finished product. Lots of very hard connective tissue. And you've got 2 choices. You can cook it and then clean it up before serving, or trim it off before cooking. I chose to do the latter. But this is what is left, and I want to say it's right around 50% compared to what I trimmed off. I mean, absolute waste, hard fat. But let's get to seasoning. I'm just going to do a simple bit of a binder. I'm going to use some Maggi as a bit of a binder. It's similar to soy sauce or Worcester sauce. Adds a little color, a little umami. Works very well with beef. It goes very well with just about anything, but it's going to serve as a bit of a binder. And then we're going to come back with just some basic salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. The ratio you choose is up to you, but for me, the biggest part, the larger part, is going to be black pepper. I really want to be able to create that nice crusty bark. Again, this is going to be a pretty long cook, so don't be afraid to really add some seasonings, all the nooks and crannies. Remember, some fat will render, and as fat renders, it tends to take some of your seasonings with it as it runs off. So put some seasonings on there. Then as well, the grate removes some seasoning, so do not be afraid. Gotta get her done right there. Let's go get this Traeger going while we let this meat sweat in. All right, the 850 is up to temp. I'm running at 275. It's a cool, windy day out here in Converse, Texas, but this insulated Timberline 850 will handle it like a champ. I'm gonna put these on, and I want to scrunch them up just a little bit. Those smaller pieces I sort of combine to make one whole one. Scrunch them up to allow them to cook evenly. I've also allowed these to get a nice sweat going. If you're into a smoke ring, remember it's important that your meat have some moisture on it in order to develop that smoke ring. So these are going to be on, I don't know, between 3 and 4 hours before I come back and wrap them in a little braising liquid. See you then. All right, we're at that 2-hour mark. And that bark is setting nicely. It's starting to look a little dry. I've got just a little bit of beef stock and some Maggi. Some of that same dark liquid I put on as my binder mixed. And I'm just going to give this a quick misting. Again, I am not a soaker. Just put a little moisture on there. And I think this is going to be about 3 hours before I look at wrapping. All right, here we are at the 3-hour mark. We've got some nice color. That bark is totally set. So I'm getting ready to pan these, wrap these. Gonna wrap them in a foil pan. What I've got in the foil pan is 1 medium white onion, about 3 garlic cloves sliced, and 1 jalapeno. And then I added some of the same rub that I seasoned with. To that I'm going to add some warm beef stock and Maggi. Same thing that I spritzed with. These babies are going right in there on top. Gonna cover real tight. I'm not putting a whole lot of liquid because I know that onion is also going to add some liquid, and I don't want to dilute the flavor of these cheeks. All right, we're still pushing 275s, and we're gonna let this continue. I'll probably come check on this in about 2 more hours. All right, we are at that 2-hour mark, right at 5 hours on this cook. Still running at 275. Man, oh, that bark is still good. Oh, these are butter. Ooh, I might have gone a little too far. We'll see. Guys, they probe absolutely beautifully. Got some nice juices. Those onions have cooked down. I am gonna call this good. These cheeks have had 20 or so minutes to rest, man, and they should be warm enough to go ahead and handle. I mean, oh, that texture right there, it just folks, this is absolutely money. Well broken down. Still a little warm. Still a little warm. I'm gonna keep that juice that's in there mixed in with those onions, garlic, and that jalapeno. Man, that bark is solid. Hot. Man, it's got a nice back heat. Some nice heat on the back end. I don't know if it's from the jalapenos or probably the black pepper, because I don't think I've mixed in the jalapenos yet. But taking these onions, well cooked, mixed in. Couple of nice dry tortillas, just the way I like them, man. We're gonna come back in here with as much meat as you like, or as little. Oh. Some fresh sliced onions. Some cilantro. On one of them, I'm going to go out of the norm with some queso fresco. And some Mexican cream, sour cream. Mexican crema. Crema, oh, I love how this pours. Oh, baby. On both, I'm coming back with some chupacabra tomatillo salsa. And some fresh sliced avocado. All right, folks, so let's give this a taste. This is without the Mexican crema. Oh my goodness. This is restaurant quality. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, man. All that cheek meat is just so tender, melt in your mouth. Well broken down. All right, with the Mexican crema and the queso fresco. Folks, that's even better. If you've never tried that, the Mexican crema and the little queso fresco, it puts it over the top. Absolutely delicious. Again, fairly short cook. 5 hours total. 3 hours in the smoke and another 2 hours wrap. You can't go wrong. Make this happen. Try this and let me know what you think. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with Mama and Papa Joe once again. Please hit that subscribe button before you head out. We really appreciate it. Tell a friend and share. Keep looking forward to our next video. Should be coming out shortly. We're looking at brisket pastrami. That should be a very interesting one. Should be out in the next couple of days. In the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourself. And I'll see you when I see you. Holla.